Yeah. Playa T,
Good to be back, man. Barely made it up here, man. I swear to God, man. I was rolling on some May Pops. I don't know if y'all know what May Pops are. We got Michelin. We got Goodyear. I was rolling on May Pops. If you don't know what May Pops is, they may pop on you now. They may pop on you later. But them goddamn tires gonna pop on your ass. So I'm happy to see y'all, man. I pray God that I made it here and I'm here.
You know what I mean? I got my man Al Boogie right here.
Man, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me, man.
What's up, bro?
Nothing much, man. For the first time, it's good to be on a talk show besides being on an episode of Cops. Real talk. It's good to be on the other side instead of telling my story on how I got caught up and got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. Real talk.
Hold on. No. Does that happen in real life? When you get pulled over by the cops, do you joke with them?
I do. And then they be like, well, after the joke, that was pretty goddamn funny, but here's your ticket anyway, and come see us tomorrow at the courthouse. And so it don't really work as well as I think it was out here. Everybody got their own flavor, their own style. But what I like about comedy is the root of being truly to yourself on what you look at the world. Man, it's crazy out here, man. I was listening to the news. It was a dude in Texas, and it's slow for the po. Say it with me, folks. Slow for the po. It's slow for the po out here. It's hard to get a job out here. People was taking to desperate measures. Dude in Texas went to a McDonald's, asked for an application. The manager had to tell him, look, we don't print out applications no more. Everything's done online. Dude didn't want to hear that shit. Like, what you mean I can't get an application? I want an application right now. Dude, tell him one more time. We ain't got no applications here. Dude had the nerve to pull out a gun, real talk, and say, if you don't give me this goddamn application, I'm going to blast your ass. Now, in my mind, I'm like, well, shit, I don't care. I have to write one on a napkin for your ass. I'm going to make an application so I can save my ass today. Dude went back there and found him an application. But this the crazy part, people. This dude, after he got his application, he sat his black ass down, put his gun on the table, and filled out his goddamn application like he ain't did shit wrong. Meanwhile, the manager left and went back and called the goddamn police on this dude. The police show up. Why this brother had the nerve to get mad and don't understand why he got arrested? Like, what are y'all doing, man? I'm just trying to get me a job.
Now, when you write comedy, now, of course, you stay coming up with new material. Do you always have somebody to try your jokes on first with?
Man, what I do is I ain't gonna lie, how many people smoke reefer out here? Anybody smoke reefer besides myself? I mean, I know if I say it in Ohio and it was a cop here, I'd probably go to jail right now. But if we was in, you know what I'm saying, out in Denver, Colorado, it'd be all good.
Put your disclaimer out there.
Look. When I sit down and really create a joke, man, I might, like old school, I might smoke a joint, reefer, whatever you want to call it, sit with my comedy boys, and we just talk about everyday life. And when we talk about stuff that either we dealt with that pissed us off or made us laugh, jokes end up popping up. It's almost like sitting with your boys at the house and you talking about something that happened at school, happened outside at the job that made you laugh, and it triggers a joke in our head or just trigger a reaction like, damn, that's funny. If I put this, and that together, this is a whole joke now. And this is just how they pop up.
Is there a situation, has there ever been a situation where you were walking into a venue and you were prepared with a whole slew and slate full of jokes, but when you got there, the vibe and the energy just changed your whole platform?
Man, look, man, I got one for you. This is crazy, man. One of my comedian partners named Chris B.
Chris B?
Yeah, Chris B. Him and me worked together. We had this comedy group called Get Right, Get Left Comedy Group. We had started one of our first comedy club at Choices down on Euclid and stuff. Okay. That's when we was first gigging and stuff. So I caught up with him one day. He was like, man, I got a gig for you, know what I'm saying? It's a comedy show. I'm like, I'm with that. He was like, how much is paying? It wasn't paying too much, but I don't mind certain areas. I'm like, hey, let's do it. I love putting myself out there. I love to expose myself, and I love making people laugh. The more exposure, the money will come.
You love to expose yourself.
Look, dude, only in my own time and own privacy in my own home. There's nothing wrong to get to knowing yourself a little better.
Okay, all right.
All right? Just like you know in that golf club, because you holding the head of that, so I'm kind of nervous about what you like to get into. You ain't holding the ride, you holding the head. Like, I like to get mine at the head. I like to get that right there, right? Get that monkey grip on that boy. Like, cut mine.
You know, it's player stuff over
then,
here.
You know, I got family members in jail, and it's crazy when they call, because I know all of us in here got some family members that been doing some time. Right, but what I get mad about is the collect call. Why am I collecting the call on your fuck up? I feel like, nothing personal, you got a job like I do, might get paid a little less. You make enough warm meals, make enough license plates to pay for the goddamn phone call. Call me instead of making me call you, or you calling me and I got to pay for it. But then, brothers, they call and ask you that dumbass shit like, what's going on the outside. And I got to give them like a serious voice on the phone. Freedom. That's what's going on. Everything I can do that I want to do, I can do. What you can do is do nothing until they tell you to do it. Then they ask you, what can I do to keep my mind off doing my time behind bars? I be like, look, dude, real talk. Just keep your head up, keep your ass down. That's what you need to do. I don't care what side is winning. I don't care if it's Arian Nation, paint yourself white, skin your head bald, roll with them, save that ass.